What's up, guys? Some people have asked me about certain Maya techniques, so I'm going to make a video on one of them. This specific video is about using blend shapes to make blinking eyes in Maya. Make that clear. Thank you, Jenny, Jenny Papo, for this head. This is his character's head, his skin that I'm using, so I'm going to give you an example with it. Now, keep in mind, this is a quick and dirty tutorial, so let's get into it. We want to make blinking eyes. Now, the first thing about this skin is its eyes are flush against the face. We can't have that, not for blinking eyes. We need those eyes to be recessed into the head. So that's the first thing we need to do. We're going to go to a side view. Okay, this one right here. Center it. Get a nice zoom going. We're going to go to polygons, edit mesh, cut face tool. And what you want to do, like I said, this is going to be quick and dirty, so is you want to cut it right above the texture, but still leave a little bit of the skin color right above it. Let's see, right here. That's pretty good. Okay. And we'll go right next to it. That's great. Okay. Right next to it. Yep, still a little skin. Okay. That's too much skin. Let's try to do, no. That's like the same place. That's good. Okay. This eye is done for what I need to do for this. Now I'm going to go to the other eye. Same thing. You got to get a little tiny bit of skin around it. Make sure, trust me, it'll save you a hell of a lot of fixing the textures afterwards. Alright, beautiful. So we have this pattern grid thing around the eyes. Let me show you why we did that. First, you can see that that pattern grid thing also affects the entire head. Now, you may not want the whole head affected like this. So for what we can do, we only need the face. So, no, I can't press the hotkey because it'll stop Camtasia, because Camtasia and Maya hotkeys for some reason don't like each other. I can select some of these edges that we don't need above and below the eyes. Okay, we still want to keep this line because the eyes need to connect to something, but these side lines over here we can kill. The back ones over here, we don't need a bunch of these. All you got to do is select them and delete them. Okay, same thing with the side. And now we just do the head and the bottom. Now for this, we can select right through the head. Double check. Oh, we got one of the corners. Beautiful. Bam. It might. I really do hate the hotkeys. Anyway, we're going to select the mesh. Let's hope this doesn't close it. Good, it didn't. Okay, select the eye, one of the eyes. Actually, you could probably do both eyes. Go back up to polygons, go to mesh, actually edit mesh, and extrude. Select the arrow and push the eyes into the head. That should be good. Okay. I'm just worried about Camtasia because the hotkeys for Maya and Camtasia don't work well together. I probably should fix the Camtasia hotkeys, but I'm lazy. Now, you can also look at the eyes and you'll see that there's still a little bit of skin color around it. Well, that can be fixed after the fact. That's where me saying this is a dirty job is what it comes into play, because I'm going to leave things sloppy and you're expected to fix it. Alright, so I have the eyes recessed exactly the way I need them. But now we're like, okay, we need eyelids. So let's make some eyelids. The same thing you did for the eyes, for the most part. Select the top of this box where the eyes are. And we're going to go back up to mesh and extrude. We have perfectly flush eyelids. Actually, you can't see them because they look all messed up, but that's not what I did. That's just a setting. Okay. Perfectly flush eyelids. Let's see if we can render that. Right there. Perfectly flush eyelids. You don't see any lines around the edges like a lot of people's models do out there. They have big recessed eyes and when they blink it looks retarded. This is how you make a Maya blinking character. This is how it's supposed to look. Okay, so let's push those eyelids all the way back up, right almost near the top. Yeah, that's good. Good enough. So I've made everything I need to make in a very short period of time, and now we're going to use blend shapes in order to make it blink. So let's do that. First thing I want to do is I want to take the head, Control D, which will clone the head, and then I can move the clone away. Now, make sure that when you do work with blend shapes, you've done everything you're going to do to the main head. This is the main head. This is a copy head. Once you do this, you can't make any more changes to the main head, or you're going to mess up the blend shape. So you need to make sure that this main head, you're done. Once you're sure you're done, then you do the blend shapes. Then you can do the eye stuff and the mouth stuff and all that other stuff. But don't try to go back after the fact, because you're going to have to kill your blend shapes. Alright. Here we go. This is so simple. Select face tool. Select the top of the eyelids. Bring them down to almost closed position where there's a little tiny slit. Just a little bit. That's good. Okay, so we have the two example heads right here. Blinked, non-blinked. Select the blinked one, then select the non-blinked one. I'm going to go over to Animation, Create Deformers, Blend Shape. I'm done, and you can delete the copy head. Now I can go to Window, Window, Animation, Editor, Blend Shapes, and you have this window right here. Now watch this. Wow, look at that. Blinking character. Now how do you animate it? Well, that's easy. You have the Maya timeline down here. Let's say at any point in the scene you want the character to blink. 0, the bottom, represents normal default. The top represents full blink mode. So all you got to do is, let's say frame 5. Select this. Actually, no, key this right there. Bam. So that's keyed at fully open. I can go 2 frames. Put it at fully closed. Key it again. Another 2 frames. Fully open. And as I scrub through the timeline, you see that blink happen. Now we'll play it. Now, of course, you can do this a lot smoother, playing around with the animation settings and the exact keyframes. But this is an example how you can make a really quick and dirty blinking system that's really easy to control. This is one of the easiest things you can do. Just a simple little bar back and forth controls a major facial aspect. So there's no reason for any of you guys who are working on 3D animation, who have characters, to not have your characters blink. Because we blink, and so should they. Alright guys, have fun. This is my little tutorial on something very simple, but very helpful. Alright guys, have fun, and if you want more videos, I just don't do tutorials, obviously. I make, well, I think they're great, machinima-based content, and once in a while I throw in a little something extra, like this. Subscribe to my channel. Thanks guys.